Yo, what up dudes, it's Pokedude103 here, and I've got a battle for you guys today against Kingdaddydmac, a fellow YouTuber and a really good battler, so please go check him out. This was a fucking epic battle. So he leads with Infernape, and I lead with Rachi, and I just want to see what kind of nape this is, so I just Ironhead. And because I outspeed, this is definitely not Scarfed, so I was kind of thinking it was Banded, wasn't sure yet though. He sent the Swampert, I know I can't do Jack the Swampert, so I switch out while he sets up the Stealth Rocks. So now, knowing he can't really do much to Celebi, he switches out while I go for the Leech Seed, and that's a nice predictor on his part, because it doesn't affect Shaman. So I go in a Heat Ran now, predicting the hidden power of fire, and he does that. So I know Fire Blast, and I was like, yes, Flavor, I can 2-hit KO, but I miss. I'm like, okay, I can still 2-hit KO, but I miss again. Wow, and he paralyzes me, and just check how much damage this does. Look at this. Yeah, that's right, over half. So if I hadn't missed that first one or that second one, that Café would have been down, and Heat Ram would have been paralyzed, and it would have been useless, and it's just blah. And then to top it off, I believe I get Parahax here, which is, yeah, okay, that's great. That's brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. But anyways, I go to Snorlax now because I'm freaking, the only attack this thing has is Seismic Toss, because that's what most Clefaibles have. And I was right. So now I'm gonna set up a Curse. I should probably just gone for the attack here, but he switches in his Machamp, and I'm like, fuck! And I look at my team, and I know Celebi can take a Dynamic Punch, I just really don't want to get it confused. So now I'm really annoyed, because Heat Ran's paralyzed now, I'm just going to fodder it out, which was really annoying, but because Heat Ran had Pin Power Grass, and I could have taken out that Swampert, which was being a bitch later in the battle, but you'll just see it, so yeah. I'm going to Celebi now, because I figure I can 2-hit KO with Psychic, and I know Payback can't 1-hit KO me, which is nice. So yeah, that's what happens. He's going to payback me, and it's going to do about, I'd say, was it 3/4, I believe, ish. Which isn't bad, considering it's super effective and such, sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to Psychic again, even though I figure he may switch. If he goes into Shaman, and it doesn't do too much damage to Shaman. So, not a big enough chunk that I can stay in, because also I'm fearing that Hidden Power Fire. So now I have to go into Dragoon to resist HP Fire. Ooh, getting a text. Okay, cool. So yeah, I hate Hidden Powers, and don't do too much. And not wanting to I thought the Fire Blast was a bit too obvious, so I just went for the Draco Meteor, but that turned out to be good because it still kills the Shaman, which is nice. So now he goes in the Swampert, and because I've got -1, -2 special attack, I can't do anything to Swampert, so I've got to switch out to Celebi, who I know can live the Ice Beam. But I thought I'd live better with more HP than that, but I live with 10, which is kind of lucky for me anyway, so I'm now going to recover off all the damage. So yeah, I figure that this thing is going to T-Wave me, but I just want to start getting some Calm Mind set up, because with that Shaman down, he doesn't really have much to counter Celebi right now, apart from this Clefable. So I just get one Calm, I recover, and then he Seismitosses, I'm going to Calm Mind again. So yeah, that's pretty nice for me right now. I'm looking pretty good. Can survive at least another two Seismitosses. So I get one more Calm Mind up, which is 3, I believe. So obviously now I'm going to live this next Seismic Toss with 37, but he switches into Infernape while I recover up. Now this was when I really discovered what kind of Infernape this was. It's I believe it's banded, because it U-turns out now and it does a fucking shitload of damage, an absolute shitload. Look at this. This is a Celebi. I mean, not special effective and stuff, but it's not stabbed or anything. That is ridiculous. Got to be what's it called? Banded. So yeah. So I cycle this Clefable, and unfortunately I'm not gonna get above 100 HP, so I can't live another Seismic Toss. I was thinking about switching out Celebi, but not much point really. So I believe I go into... Oh, I'm going to Jirachi now, because I figure I could maybe 3 hit KO this thing. But I decided to U-turn protecting the switch, but I don't... But he doesn't switch, which is like, okay, damn it. So he T-waves the Snorlax, which is cool, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. Snorlax is slow as shit anyways. But yeah. So he brings out Hellboy, predicting me to body slam, but I actually went for the fire punch anyway. Now I was thinking about the trick, but I just really don't want to risk him focus blasting and me bringing in Jirachi. So I just let Snorlax get the choice scarf, and that's gay, but what can you do? So he switches back into Clefable because my fire punch really can't do much to Clefable now, and also I've got the trick on, so I know he's got a softball, but I go back to Jirachi because I want to start trying to get some flinch level on this thing. Yeah. So his softball is up, which is not cool for him, not good for me. So I went Iron Head, and I see from here it looks like a 3-hit KO. So if I can get some real nice flinch level in here, then I can KO this thing. And I get another flinch, which is awesome. So here, I kind of predicted the switch into Swampert, but didn't want to risk that thing soft boiling up, because I almost brought in my Sceptile then, but I didn't. So here I was like, he may ice beam, predicting the Ments to come back in, but I'm sure Sceptile can live it from full HP, and Sceptile can take it from full HP. So I'm like, yes. So I'm thinking he may switch here, but I just want to hit something with a Leaf Storm. So he goes into Machamp, I believe, yep, and I Leaf Storm this thing to death, which is good. And he, unfortunately for me, sees I've got the Life Orb. And he's now going to proceed to Life Orb Storm me. I guess he went to a Clefable maybe thinking that, just to see if I was a mixed tile or just a special one, and he sees I'm mixed now. So I know he goes into Swampert, so I thought this was weird, and then I kind of thought he may be baiting me, which he actually was, but I didn't want to risk Earthquaking this thing and not killing it, so I ended up leaf baiting the Infernape, but that's not bad because it puts it into Jirachi Iron Head range, which I'm like, yeah. So I knew he may trick into Swampert, go back into Swampert, but so I almost tricked, and I could have tricked this thing a choice scarf so many times, I just never did. In case it locked itself in an Ice Beam and I couldn't bring in Ments, for example, and then Jirachi can't do shit to Swampert, so yeah. So now I bring in Snorlax just to basically fodder it out because I want to get Ments in. I really want to get Ments in safely, but I actually predict this switch into this and I Fire Punch and I get the burn, which is gay for him, but didn't really affect the outcome that much. But as you can see, Gengar is now in Iron Head range from Jirachi. So basically now, Infernape and Gengar are in Jirachi Iron Head range. So basically, all I've got to do now is try and take out this Swampert, and that will win me the game, because Jirachi being scarfed can Iron Head Infernape and Gengar for the win. So now I'm just going to follow out Snorlax so I can bring in Ments safely. Now, I know Swampert's at full health, but I was thinking Dragoon may KO, or he'll bring it down low enough for Jirachi to come in and maybe 1-2 hit KO this thing with Iron Head. So yeah, I bring it down really low, and it takes me out with an Ice Beam. So this is it. This is it. If I get the flinch on Iron Head against Swampert, I'm going to win this game. But if I don't, I'm gonna lose. Okay, so let's see what happens. Come on, come on, come on. Iron Head, Iron Head, Iron Head, Iron Head. 2-hit KO. It's a 2-hit. Oh, but I don't get the flinch. So that is a great game, D-Daddy. Whatever your name, D-Mac, D-Daddy, I can't remember your name. Something Daddy D-Mac, something like that. Kingdaddydmac, it's a great game, and can't wait to subscribe me, can't wait to subscribe him, and actually please go check him out, he's such a cool guy. Anyway, peace the fuck out, guys.